Ooh, that was close. Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be making a bucket hat. So we're going to be making it out of this Sherpa fabric, and then also a pair of old pants that I already cut to make into shorts. I'm going to do something special for you guys. I am going to provide a pattern so you guys could print it out and actually make your own bucket hat out of it. So what I'm going to do is pattern through. I'm just going to make a, so what I'm going to do is make a pattern for this guy, and I'm going to show you how to actually make a bucket hat pattern from scratch. And if you don't want to and don't have the time to, you could also download a link below with the bucket hat pattern available. And it's my pattern, so it would be great if you guys were to make this and tag junniibug. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is trace the brim of the hat. Then I measured the brim's width, which is at 2 1/4 inch. Now I'm basically just connecting the marks. I'm writing cut 4 pieces. And then go ahead and then add 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around. Next, we're going to measure the bottom part of the middle section. And then measuring the top part of the middle section. Just taking a side note of the measurements, so the top part was 10 1/2 and the bottom was 12 1/4. So the width is 3 1/4 inch. So what you're going to do is draw a straight line towards the bottom, measuring up 3 1/4 inch. And then measuring the length to be 10 1/2 inches. Go ahead and cut it out. So now we need to make this bottom piece 12 1/4 inch. So now we kind of subtract this to see how many inches is in between. So we need to slash it 1.7. So it's plus 1.75. So I'm going to take that and by 7. So what I'm going to do is divide it by 7. So I'm taking this piece and basically what we want to do is the slash and spread method, which we use in pattern making. And we want to make 6 lines, so there are 7 sections. So each section is about 1.5 inches. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what you're gonna do is cut real close to the edge, but not all the way. Taking another piece of paper and placing that on top, tape down one of the corners, and what we're going to do is open each little piece at the end to be 1/4 inch. So it kind of creates a slight curve. I'm just going to go ahead and connect the lines and then double checking the measurements at the bottom. And what I realized is that I was supposed to also add 1/4 inch to both of the sides. So I divided that in half and added 1/8 of an inch to both of the ends. Cut it out. And then retrace. And then add your 1/2 inch seam allowance all the way around. So you'll be cutting 2 pieces for this pattern. So I'm basically drawing a square and then rounding out the edges to make a perfect circle. I believe I've measured the hat at 6 1/4 inch. And then also add seam allowance to this. I was trying to avoid this hole, but I can't, and I kind of need this area because that's where it would fit. So I'm going to kind of patch this guy up to see how the hat would even turn out to be. It might look like a hot mess, but it might look like a cute old vintage bucket hat. So we're just gonna work with what we have. Okay, so now that I've finished cutting out the pieces for the denim bucket hat, I'm going to cut out the hat on the Sherpa. I've been trying to work on my posture. I think I actually have forward head because I'm always on the computer and I always try to look closely at the screen when I'm working. Alright, so I just finished cutting out all the pieces. There's a lot of dust now. We are gonna get to the sewing part. And I just found a part that I cut from the hat and there's this little tiny hole. Okay, so we're just gonna piece the denim one together first. Starting off, you're gonna take the middle section and place it inside out, like so. And then stitch 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. All right, next step, you're gonna take your circle piece and you're going to open this up. So what I like to do is hand press the seams open so it looks nice and tidy. And what we're gonna do is go ahead and pin around the circle. No! Okay, so I did something wrong earlier and I don't know how I even got that much, but so just make sure when you're pinning around the circle, you don't stretch the circle anymore, but you just have to make sure you pin it kind of like this and it should all fit together. But anyways, you're gonna go ahead and then attach around here. Okay, so it should look something like this. Okay, so now taking these pieces, you're going to flip it inside out like so. And then sew 1/2 inch here and then 1/2 inch here and do the same thing for this side. So now that you have your pieces, what you're going to do is flip one side outward and then place the other one on top. Since this is denim and you're doing it on a home sewing machine, just be very careful because it's gonna get really thick. Okay, so what you're gonna do is stitch it 1/2 inch all the way around. Okay, so now that it's sewn, you're gonna flip this right side out. And what we're gonna do is go ahead and press and steam this guy along with the edge of the cap. What we're going to do is stitch around multiple times to get that look. And I also see that there's top stitching on top of the hat.
I don't want your love.